Alright, and here we are in game number 3 of the Skypillar Circuit, week number 4. Alright, so, what's the game plan here? Tyranitar went kinda crazy. Weave Native is banning Leafeon here. Okay, good pick, good pick. We don't want that Leafeon coming out from Vox Tech once again. They are still banning Eldegoss. I guess they're just trying to really prevent Ray from playing support. I guess they've decided that Ray's support is far too powerful. And yeah, they're just gonna stop Ray from doing that. So now, Vox is banning Blastoise, and, there's a very important thing to note here. Tyranitar was left once again. Tyranitar was left. And there it is. There's the switch. Cairo will be taking Tyranitar as it was left available. And, I guess we're just gonna we're gonna see if they have an answer to it this game. Alright, now we have Vox switching to the first spot, taking that Mimikyu. Vox, very powerful Mimikyu player. But you know, Vox is not Jelly, who I believe is a top 30-ish or something Mimikyu, who is on the team, but he's sitting out for this week, it seems like. Antkiller finally has access to Mamoswine. Ray is going to be able to pick Blissey, as it was not banned. Oogle still on Hoopa. Alright, so if there's a team that I think, if there's a game Mysterious Muse I feel confident in, I think this is probably the one. We have Solar Beam Venusaur, most likely, because, you know, Solar Beam Venusaur, get that ranged damage, fight them from a safe distance. Weave Native going to pick Trevenant, okay. And Redlock Fox going with Decky Dewey. I'm not sure how Redlock Fox's Decky Dewey performs, but I guess we will see. This is a new one. Alright, and finally, what will Zera pick? I mean, there's no tree, there's no Mamoswine, but there is Buzzwole. I guess we're gonna have that one come out, and here it is. Buzzwole is the final pick. And at draft, I don't know, I feel like this one might favor Tyrannical Eevees just a little bit here. And the reasoning for that is, I feel like they're on Pokemon that they're more than likely more comfortable with than Team Mysterious Muse. I don't feel like they're, you know, out of their element. I feel like Weave Native, I don't know. From what I gather, he's an Azumarill main. I'm not entirely sure. Redlock Fox, I'm not even entirely sure how frequently you see Redlock Fox on Decky Dewey. Or Decidueye, however you prefer to pronounce it. So I'm not entirely sure what we're going to get this game. But, obviously, we will see, won't we? As we go into Game 3. So, I mean, what do we expect this game? I mean, honestly, I feel like, I don't know, how are they gonna stop the Tyranitar? Are they gonna just Mimikyu the Tyranitar? Are they gonna Buzzwole toss the Tyranitar? Are they gonna Solar Beam the Tyranitar? Are they gonna use Scald for Scald Burns on the Tyranitar? I mean, these are all valid strategies, but will they be enough? I guess we will find out in a second here, as we go into Game 3! Alright, so, I mean, Tyranitar obviously going into the jungle, trying to get those jungle buffs. As Mimikyu is in the jungle on the other side, you typically see Mimikyus in the jungle when you watch tournament level play. At least, you know, when Mimikyu is picked in tournament level play. I did watch one Pokemon Unite tournament in my lifetime. That was not this one. As we have a very aggressive push coming out from Zera and Redwall up top, they are going and trying to get stacks, it looks like. Ray is going to get some damage, and also Antkiller going to get those big ice clumps launched onto those Pokemon. Doing some damage, getting a couple freezes, just forcing them away. I actually don't know what that move is called. It's probably Icicle Spear, but I could be wrong. Alright, so we've got some respect going on as the Mimikyu has already cleared its jungle and has decided to rotate top. Seems Cairo has decided to go the other direction as he will be rotating bottom. And, I mean, we gotta be very careful here. Here comes the Altaria wave spawning in 5 seconds. Gotta be cautious of this. The Mamoswine and the Slowpoke going in. Ray is up here, but they can't contest this. They need to be very careful to not die. And it looks like Antkiller was able to get something going here. In fact, he's getting quite a bit going, but he's going to end up fainting. That is still a 3v1. You cannot win that. Alright, but how did the rotation down here go? I mean, it looks like Cairo has gotten some more experience. He's left at level 5, which isn't a great sign. But it's okay. Redlock Fox and Weed Native also are still here at level 4. And, you know, as long as they don't overextend and die for no reason, they should be fine. Mimikyu has entered the opposing jungle, and here it is. We have Ray and Mimikyu going at it, and here comes, here comes the Pupitar fighting the Mimikyu. Pupitar doing some damage. Here comes the Piloswine, but Mimikyu got to get out of there. Mimikyu's trying to escape. Will they cut off the Mimikyu escape in the bot lane? Well, it does look like the Piloswine in fact landed an Ice Fang and picked up the KO on the Mimikyu, but due to this entire center was left unguarded, and those Altarias ended up going to the orange team with relative ease due to the fact that they just weren't there. Alright, so Ray's going to KO a Baltoy, become a Blissey, very strong. Blissey is the support that Ray has kind of just become synonymous with in this circuit. They've definitely played a lot of... Ray has played a lot of Blissey in this circuit, it feels like. Alright, Redlock Fox hitting that all-powerful level 6, the level directly before becoming Decky Dewey, and we are going to do our best to become Decky Dewey, as here's Mimikyu and also Hoopa and Venusaur. They are here 4 seconds before the objective spawns, and they are portaling people down, and this is bad news for the blue team, as they are just going straight for the Registeel. Zera in to contest this Registeel by being a big body in the way, and the Mimikyu is just going to go down there, slapping the Registeel up until the Registeel faints. Alright, so what's the game plan? I mean, are we going to try and get compensation by going up top? Well, it turns out Hoopa said it's time to be in the top lane, and now Hoopa has brought them to the top lane, as Antkiller is going to be tossed into the Mimikyu's loving arms, but flashing away. We are actually going to be able to get out of there, but this is still a bit much to ask for the blue team. But here comes Cairo, now level 9 with the Unite move. We're going to get united by the Mimikyu, and while we were doing that, we had the KO on the Regieleki via the power of the Venusaur, and also the Hoopa. Alright, so what's the game plan now? I mean, we gotta fight this Aleki off. We don't want it to touch the goal. And Mimikyu's in our jungle, so we have to do something about that, right? Well, it looks like Tyranitar's in the jungle trying to catch some experience, but I don't think he realizes that Mimikyu's there stealing his buffs, and now Mimikyu is just gonna go back. But wait, hold on, we got shackled, we're getting shot! We're getting shot at! Now Tyranitar knows. Tyranitar is aware of the Mimikyu's presence. But will it matter? I mean, it doesn't look like it will. Antkiller going in for a fight that he really shouldn't be taking. It looks like he has decided not to. And now what? I mean, we gotta get ready for this bottom objective, I feel like. They got both objectives on us, and that's literally, so powerful at this stage of the game. You know, those first objectives can result in so much. But that's a huge Spirit Shackle coming out from Redlock Fox. And we're just sort of blasting, representing space with the big arrows. Hoopa gonna portal in, and then portal out. Mamoswine unleashing the Unite move. Is that a Unite from Tyranitar as well? And a Blissey Unite? And is that a KO? Oh no, Hoopa barely alive, just escaping with the skin of its hoops, I guess. And that's a big Unite coming out, but that's not gonna be enough. You're gonna still end up fainting. Tyranitar is doing some big slamming. But hold on, the Mimikyu and also, the Buzzwole. We have Unites coming out for days. We're going to pick up the KO on the Decky Dewey, and we also have the big slam coming out on Ray. And what do we do? I mean, what do we do? I mean, they're breaking our goal now. They're treating us like we treated them last game. We're taking it back. I mean, what's the game plan? I mean, the game plan is, I guess, get tossed and then telekinesis and then, crowd controlled to death. But hold on, Mamoswine picks up the KO on the Slowbro, and now Cairo's got to flash out of there because he's getting tossed away from his team. with the Buzzwole, you gotta be careful. You don't want to get tossed away from your team. You want to be with your team. You know, you gotta stay together. Teamwork makes the dream work, as they say in every stereotypical, you know, team-based movie ever. Anyway, Trevenant is going to end up getting punched as it extends a little bit too far there, and Antkiller is going to engage with the Ice Fangs, but you know, the Solar Beam and the, you know, the Telekinesis and the Sludge Bomb forcing everyone away. But here comes Tyranitar going in with the Big Sand Stream, and now what? I mean, hey, you know what? We're fighting back. We have the big blasts from Decky Dewey in the back, the knock doing a lot of damage, but Antkiller getting really low. And, you know, we're just crowd controlling this Tyranitar. We're saying, hey, you know what? Tyranitar wasn't a problem. We just didn't crowd control it enough. And despite the fact that this team's looking so low on health, they're going to get out of there and come back at full because of the power of Hoopa. And oh my goodness, what a hyperspace hole that was. That hole looking well used, if you know what I'm saying. Now we have, you know, Mimikyu and Antkiller fighting. You know, we have Big Engage, Antkiller going in with the Ice Fangs, Big Slam, and that's a KO on the Mimikyu. Alright, so what now? I mean, we gotta fight off this opposing team. We kind of need this Reggie. But if you look at the experience, they're starting to get caught up. They're starting to get caught up now. Alright, now we have the Mamoswine flipping a player into the opposing team. There goes the Hoopa. Hoopa is no longer with us. Now what? I mean, the Mamoswine's going into their goal. Gotta get out of there. Your health's getting a little low there, bud. And now Blissey's going to try and heal with Soft Boil, and this whole time, Cairo has just been down here killing the Regice, and the team is going to get the Regice buff, and also the passive healing. Will it be enough, though? I'm not sure. I mean, well, Snowball has spawned, and I mean, this is pretty even. All things considered, this is pretty even. It's only like 1 level difference. So, I mean, what's the game plan? I mean, obviously we need to win this team fight, but how are we going to do it? Well, for starters, crowd controlling the Tyranitar permanently was definitely a good game plan for the orange team. I think that one went very well for them. However, you know, for the blue team, I think it was very, very good when, you know, they were able to get some huge damage coming out from this Decky Dewey. And it really comes down to, are they going to be able to pull that off again? Well, here we go. We have it engaged. Buzzwole and Tyranitar. We have the fight going. Antkiller and Tyranitar going to combine for a KO on that Buzzwole. Antkiller now going to pick up and freeze and slam this Mimikyu. Mimikyu is going to teleport away. Mimikyu managed to get a Shadow Sneak onto Redluck Fox. Redluck Fox got to escape the Mimikyu's wrath. Mimikyu going for a doubled 29-point dunk. And now what? I mean, what's the game plan? What's the game plan? I mean, we're being fought off. We're contesting the Mimikyu, and on the other side we have you know, the defenders. They're up here by themselves. They're getting KO'd. There's 5 guys there, and you know, a lot of people can't really handle 5 guys at once. It would be very impressive if Antkiller was able to do that, but that is not what happens here. And Redwo is going to pick up this Venusaur, but we have a big Venusaur, I'm sorry, not Venusaur. The Tyranitar, and we have some big unites coming out. We are trying our best to keep this Tyranitar alive, but that's just too much even for Blissey. And now what? Now what? I mean, that's 100 points coming out from Decky Dewey. Hold on, wait, the score! This is a game about points! This is a point game! And that is the end of the game! What happened? Who won at the end of that? Out of nowhere, there was 100 points right at the end, and I don't know if you guys saw the score before that.